Now, does the little model car come with the car if they buy it? Or is that extra?
We can talk about that.
All right, so that you might have to negotiate with.
It's a professional build model.
Yeah, so you just have to negotiate. So actually, I'll tell you what, he just told me that if you buy this model car for $23,000, he will throw in the real one with it. So the model car is $23,000. You get the real car to go with the model. So I think that's a bargain at Christmas. So what you do for Christmas is you go and you tell your wife you're buying a model car that you always wanted. Have her put this in the box. Okay, you can buy a shoe box. You put this in the box and say, I bought a model car. And then when this is in the garage, say, no, this was free. This came with the model car. So that's what I would say. That way you're not sleeping on the couch for more than 3 or 4 years. So anyway, guys, this is the car. This is for real. This is I don't talk prices. I just happen to see that he does have a price about that up there, but you guys negotiate with him. You talk to whoever you talk to. I don't get involved in any of that kind of stuff. He just has a new Corvette that sits in the garage now, and he wants to see this go to a really good home. So it actually is a really, really beautiful car, guys. So if you like that kind of thing, remember, subscribe, check it out, give him a call. It's Christmas time. Beautiful stocking stuffer right here. So you know, and they do make those giant bows. What you do is go to the Lexus dealer and you tell them you're interested in the Lexus with the bow on it. Take it for a test drive, take the bow off, tell them it blew off on the highway, put the Lexus back, and then put the bow on top of this one. That's how you do that. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean.
Oh, there you go. Just write me a check.
All right, guys, we're going to look at this really, really beautiful 39 Chevy that's just sitting here, nice and purple. And this actually is pretty cool for us because we do Model Mondays on the channel as well as feature the real cars. And we have a guy here who did what we tell you. This is why we show you how to make a model every Monday, so you can do what this gentleman did and make a model of your car and put it on the real car. What's your? I'm Sean. How you doing with Junkyards and Barn Finds? How you doing? So tell me about your car.
Well, it's a 1930. I'm the 4th custodian. It was built in Kentucky.
Is that 30 or 39?
It's a 39.
Okay. That's us, Junkyards and Barn Finds.
It's a 39, and it was built in Kentucky in early 2000s.
Okay. Did you build it?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm the 4th caretaker.
Okay.
And it breaks my heart to have to get rid of it, but it hurts me more to leave it outside in the Florida sun.
Gotcha.
It's too decent to do that.
Yeah.
And the space that it was in has been filled by a new 2021 Corvette. I had to make a choice.
So you had to make a choice on that. So, well, actually, this is for sale. Now, we put things up. You guys know that I don't get involved in any for sale stuff, but if you'd like, we're happy to put your contact information in the description if you want somebody to reach out to you. We do it all the time. And
that's terrific.
So do you have an email or anything that you want me to put in? Give me 1 second. Yeah, so I'll just do some videos. So tell me a little bit about the engine. Tell me a little bit about the car.
Yeah, it's solid steel. I bought it about 5 years ago. Spent an hour under the car with magnets. There is no plastic in this car.
Okay.
Solid steel.
So what is the
It's a
engine?
350, standard 350 Chevrolet.
So it's like a crate engine?
It's a crate engine, probably.
Just with a dress-up kit on it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Got a B&M transmission, automatic.
Okay. And what's it running in the rears? What's the rear gears, if you know?
It's power steering, and the The gear, that's a 57 Chevrolet rear end.
Okay, and you know the gear ratios you're running, or you don't?
Whatever.
Are they more highway or more like drag strip? Like you would like, what are you running? If you're doing 50, can you do over 60 for a long time?
Yes.
Okay, so it's highway gears. They're not. You're not running like 456s or something like that. That's crazy.
I take it up to Tampa for the Street Rod Nationals every December.
Okay, so it's a highway car. Like if you get in it, it's a highway car. It's not like a strip car.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take.
And you can see the pinstriping.
And that's painted pinstriping.
It is high quality pinstriping. Very tastefully done, I think. There's several spots.
Okay. And this is not a kit. This is an actual car that was built. So it's a steel car. Interior has been obviously redone a little bit. Yeah. So we're gonna go take a look at the car. And if you're interested in this, you can reach out to us. Like I always say, reach out. I'll give you his information. Will be in the description. I don't want anything to do with it. Just tell me when it's sold, so that way you guys, I can take his info down. But other than that, we're gonna take a nice long look at this car.
Hard to see, but this is an exception because this is a business coupe.
Okay.
The model. And the back happens to have opera seats. What the heck is an opera seat?
So the back has opera seats, which are, so it had no back seat per se, because it's a coupe, a business coupe, so it wouldn't come with back seats.
It did have an option,
but it came with these, which are opera seats. So they're legal. You can sit in them. You have seat belts for them. They have the seat belts. So if it's just the two of you, that's great. And then if you have the grandkids, you know, or if your teenager misbehaves, you can just take the opera seats out and make them sit on the hard wood, right? Yeah. So there you go. So you can, and that's the best thing when you have seats like this, because my old Mustang, I took the back seats out. The best thing about doing this is you could take the opera seats out, put them in the trunk, and tell people you can't give them a ride home because there's no room. There's only 2 seats. So
okay, that's a problem.
So, but
all the lights are LED lights.
Okay, so everything's LED on the outside and the inside. All right, so we've got LEDs everywhere. It's got aftermarket tilt wheel, so that's a whole aftermarket steering system. It's got a really nice front gauge package. Is that air conditioning?
Oh, new air last month.
So it actually has air conditioning. So if you're somebody who lives in Florida and has room in your garage, then it does have the air conditioning, and it's got power windows and brakes, which did not, by the way, they did not come with this car. They're added on. So for those of you purists, that's not something that's going to be.
Yeah.
So, but and it's just a really nice. Now this is not black. So if you guys are seeing this black because of just sometimes TVs take purple and they make it look black, this is a very, very deep purple. And it's a metallic purple. It's got the metallic flakes in it. You can see it shines in the sun.
It's
right.
1994 General Motors Purple Elegance. I think 1 year only. 94
Purple Elegance from GM, you said?
Yes.
So if you want to see what that color is, look that color up. It's got really nice running boards. It's got the mat on the running boards there. So that's nice.
American Racing wheels.
Are they the old style American Racing, or are they the new ones?
Well, there would be
because they don't look like the new ones. They look like the more vintage ones.
Right.
Yeah. I mean they're the more, they're not the styles they make now. So it's a vintage. So it really goes with the car. And then you've got a trunk here that could fit at least 2 bodies, maybe 3 if you need it. So we always look for that. It's got a spare. It's got the battery in the back, so that's really nice for weight distribution. And and the struts work, so you know it's not a GM car from the 80s because the struts are still working. And we've got nice steel bumpers. The lights are I mean, everything about this car. It's got, is this etched or no? That's a sticker, but it's just a really, really nice car, guys. It's got. I
don't know if you can catch that.
Oh yeah.
The trim.
But it's just a beautiful car. We'll take a quick look at the engine. That's not this car. That's the one next to it. So don't want you guys to get confused if you're looking to buy this one. That what you heard was this engine. What is this now?
That's a overflow pipe, water pipe.
Okay, so that's the overflow for the, okay, the coolant overflow. So you could just see, oh, and it actually has the ram's head. So these ram head exhaust, people would put headers on cars, but before there was headers back in the 50s, people would use the ram's heads instead of the other ones because the ram's heads, they found out, had a better flow. So these were before they came out with headers, before Hooker and all that stuff back in the 50s. People would use these they would find these ram's heads exhausts and put them on the car because they almost act like a header. So, and this has electric fan. Look at this, it's got the blue light. Look at these lights, nice grill, clear. And this is a steel hood. So steel hood that opens up in halves like this. So plenty of room to work on the car with the hood down and everything. I'm gonna do a quick surround. Are you pulling out? But
I'll Google you when I get back.
Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of thing, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.